Can't help but notice there's limited numbers out there today. You guys dealing with something in the room, sickness-wise?
There's a little bug running around, so we're managing the energy before the game.
How do you anticipate it impacting things tonight, if at all?
Well, we're going to have enough players to play.
Okay.
We should be fine.
Is that so? Laine and Goodbranson did not make the trip, right?
Correct.
Does that mean obviously Blankenburg's going in tonight then?
Yes, Bemstrom, Blanks. We also have Jet here because Elvis is not here.
Right. He's backing up tonight.
Yeah.
With Blankenburg, I mean, it was clearly there's the numbers game there coming out of camp. Probably benefited a little bit as well coming down to the AHL, but just how anxious or I guess eager to see him are you today?
Yeah, we like him a lot. He's a spark plug. He's a good player. He plays the right way, and he needed to play. So we sent him down, and he did it right.
In some way, do you feel was he almost like an NHL player that was down there just because of the situation that was up here?
He certainly can play in the NHL. I think until you've played over 200 games, you're not necessarily established. But he certainly can play, and he's a good player for us.
How tough was it to put the other night behind you and move forward? I know that's what you guys have tried to do all year. Do you use it as a little motivation, or do you just forget it and move on?
No, we don't forget it. It's a learning moment. We're growing here as a team. But we need to learn from those moments. So we talked about it with the players, with the staff, and now we're moving forward.
When you go through something like this, is it easy for players, or I know I'm thinking fans that for sure that they can lose focus of this, but players to lose focus of the fact that you guys have the lead as much as you do in these games, because everyone focuses on the fact you're losing the leads.
Yeah, but it's human nature. I understand that part. Like Chinnikov, second period, we go on the forecheck, wide open in the slot, doesn't score. That makes it 4-0. 13 seconds left. Johnny scores. That the goalie didn't see it in front of the net. We win that game. We're talking about character. So small moments. For us, this is, and as painful as it is, all of those games, I think it's going to help us in the future to learn from that, to grow as a team, to understand what needs to be done, and so it doesn't happen when we're ready and a little bit more mature.
Do you have to tell the guys at all, like, don't pay attention to the record? There's a lot of games left, that kind of thing. Or is it just, just every game, just bring it?
No, we stay in the moment. We want to. We every time we prepare for a game, it's to win that game. And what has happened in the past is in the past. There's nothing we can do about it. So we're moving forward.
Bemstrom's being given another opportunity here, and he's played well at the AHL level.
Yeah.
How anxious or eager, whatever the word you want to use, are you to see him make that click here at the NHL level?
Well, he's had a good camp. He's been scoring some goals. He scored some goals on the power play. We sent him down. He did it right. Good attitude. I know he was crushed when we sent him down, obviously, but he did it right. I don't follow the American League that much, but the people that are following the league, they're saying he's one of the best players in the league. So, we're excited to have him back. We know, so I've seen him the last 2 years, and I see that growth in this game, not only being able to shoot the puck, as he has an elite shot, but being more of a 200-foot player, and that's what we expect from him. He needs to battle, he needs to compete for loose pucks, and he's been doing that more and more, and that's why we liked him at camp. And he forced us to keep him at that moment. Now, when we sent him down, we told him stick to the plan, and that's what you got to keep working on that. He did it, so now he's back and he's given a chance.
Is there any, things about, I guess, his game or the way that the game is played differently, maybe in the AHL that you can point to and say, well, this is why he's having so much success when he goes down to the AHL as opposed to having some struggles up here?
Well, Yes. So you're facing the best goalies in the world here. You're facing the best defensemen in the world. You're facing the best checkers, best penalty killers in the world. There's obviously a big step between the two leagues, but he brings elite skills, and he's done it here too. He scored some big goals for us on the power play, and even 5-on-5. He can skate. He's a worker. So, but when he brings those elements to the American League, he becomes extremely good. So we don't expect to see the same numbers here as the AHL, but we know he can produce.
Did you have players when you were coaching AHL that any that kind of went up and down a little bit until it finally clicked? Or?
Oh yeah, it happened in the past. This is not ideal, to be honest with you. It's not. We want to. You want to have players in the American League, let them grow, and then when they're ready to come back, they stay. You don't want to have that up and down. But everybody has a different path, and it's there's no perfect plan in that regard. It's always adjusting to what the player does and how he adjusts.
You've been here for a little while with Eric Robinson. Obviously, he was here quite a while. What did he bring to this team? I guess when he was up here with you guys.
Well, he's a good man, good skater. He was good on the penalty kill. He's a good teammate. So he brought a lot. I mean, he was well liked in the room. So we wish him the very best. I mean, we have players right now that we want to see that can fill that role, and the management, we've made that decision. But it's for Robbie, we just want to wish him well. He's such a good man, and he's a good player too.
Let's start, obviously this was your first trip down to the American League. You're getting to play a lot of hockey down there. I imagine playing a lot of minutes. Has that helped your game, just getting into a lot of different situations and being able to learn from those?
Yeah, I think just playing a lot of minutes and, like you said, playing in every single situation has definitely helped. And a great group of guys down in Cleveland. So really thankful for the time there. And, great group of guys. The staff was unbelievable, and wish them nothing but the best.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't want to start the season down there, but Pazzi was just talking about you did it the right way. Went down, worked on your game, and that's all the reports that he got. Has that been kind of your focus? Is when you go down there, it's not where you want to be, but to get back to where you want to be, you have to put in the work and just keep getting better.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was just another opportunity, and like I said, played a lot more minutes and was able to play in plenty of different situations. So tried to look at it as a positive and just try and do the best I can there, and just so prepare myself for when I did get called back up.
When you come up here tonight, do you just want to keep basically playing the same game that you've been playing down there?
Yeah, I mean, just play simple. I feel like that's the biggest thing that when I talk to Mac or when I talk to Javi down in Cleveland, just be simple and just continue to play my game. I know what kind of player I am, so just continue to do that.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the opportunity to get paired up with Zach, at least at the beginning here tonight, and play with him.
Yeah, obviously happy about that, and obviously he's a special player, and every time I'm paired up with him, it's definitely a blessing for me. So very thankful for the opportunity, and I'm really excited.
And knowing that you're going to play with him, that means you're going to get some big matchups on the other side. So that experience that you've gotten in Cleveland to refine your game as a pro, how much do you think that's going to help you in this one tonight against a team like this?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's going to help me a ton. I think just going to continue to play my game and do what I do, and to be able to do it alongside a guy like Z, I'm excited to do it. So it should be a fun night.
Don't get a chance to watch your games a ton, but we see the highlights and we see things like that, and it seems like the vibe in Cleveland is good. Obviously, winning a lot of games. Some talented players have come through there, but there's some good young guys playing. Have you enjoyed kind of being with that group and seeing what you've been able to accomplish this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really fun group of guys, and obviously when you're winning a lot of games like we have down there, it's been a lot of fun. And like I said, the staff has been great, and it's fun going to the rink every day. And it's a good young group of guys who like to have fun and also like to put in the work and do it the right way. So definitely respect that from the group, and some good times down there.